Good morning. Let's dive into inflation, a force impacting us daily. Whether you're buying groceries, paying rent, or planning a vacation, inflation plays a crucial role in determining how far your money goes. Inflation is the rate at which prices rise, reducing purchasing power. Essentially, it means that over time, your money buys less than it used to. Notice your money not stretching as far? That's inflation. It's why you might feel like you're spending more but getting less in return. It affects your cost of living, making financial planning tougher. When prices rise, you need to adjust your budget, often cutting back on non-essential expenses. High inflation means your salary buys less, complicating savings for big goals. Whether it's buying a home, saving for education, or planning for retirement, inflation can make these goals seem more distant. Central banks monitor inflation to ensure economic stability. They use tools like interest rates to try and keep inflation at a manageable level. Understanding inflation helps you make informed financial decisions. By knowing how inflation works, you can better plan your spending, saving, and investing. A high rate strains budgets. A moderate rate offers relief. When inflation is high, it can be challenging to make ends meet. But when it's moderate, it can actually stimulate economic growth. Economists and politicians focus on inflation as a key economic indicator. They analyze it to make decisions that affect the economy, such as setting interest rates and creating fiscal policies. It's about making your money work smarter for you. By staying informed and understanding how inflation impacts your finances, you can make better choices to protect your purchasing power. So, when inflation rates change, it's about your cost of living. Keeping an eye on inflation trends can help you anticipate changes in your expenses and adjust accordingly. Stay informed to navigate your financial future confidently. Knowledge is power, and understanding inflation is a key part of managing your personal finances effectively. Now, let's discuss Germany's latest economic news. In recent months, inflation has been a major concern for both policymakers and everyday citizens across the country. Rising prices have affected everything from groceries to energy bills, putting pressure on household budgets and business operations alike. But now, there are signs that the situation is beginning to improve. Germany's inflation rate slowed to 2.3% in October 2025, marking a significant shift from the higher rates seen earlier in the year. This figure is especially notable because it brings inflation closer to the European Central Bank's target, signaling a return to more stable economic conditions. This cooling trend offers hope for consumers and businesses. For families, it means that the cost of everyday essentials like food, clothing, and transportation may not rise as quickly as before. For business owners, it creates a more predictable environment for planning and investment. The drop from September's 2.4% is a positive economic sign. Even a small decrease in inflation can have a big impact, helping to restore confidence in the economy and encouraging spending. It indicates that measures to control inflation, such as interest rate adjustments and fiscal policies, are starting to take effect. Policymakers have been closely monitoring the situation, and this latest data suggests their efforts are paying off. For Germans, this dip eases the cost of living pressures. Households can better manage their budgets, and there's less anxiety about sudden price hikes. This relief is especially important as the country heads into the winter months, when energy costs typically rise. The trend suggests a stabilizing economy, boosting consumer confidence. When people feel more secure about their finances, they are more likely to spend, which in turn supports local businesses and drives further economic growth. Germany's economic health impacts the wider European economy. As the largest economy in the Eurozone, changes in Germany's inflation rate can influence trade, investment, and financial stability across the continent. A slowdown in German inflation influences European Central Bank decisions. If inflation remains under control, the ECB may reconsider its monetary policy stance, potentially affecting interest rates and lending conditions throughout Europe. This news is crucial for understanding Europe's economic direction. Analysts, investors, and citizens alike are watching these developments closely, as they will shape the financial landscape in the months to come. It offers hope for more stable times ahead, suggesting that Germany, and perhaps Europe as a whole, may be turning a corner toward renewed growth and prosperity. In a world overflowing with information, where headlines change by the minute and data is constantly updated, it can be difficult to know what to trust. Every day, we are surrounded by numbers, statistics about the economy, reports on inflation, and predictions about the future. But behind every number, There is a source, and knowing where that information comes from is absolutely vital. When it comes to understanding the health of an economy, the credibility of the data is everything. We rely on official sources to provide us with accurate, unbiased figures that reflect reality, not speculation or rumor. In Germany, the responsibility for collecting and publishing inflation data falls to Destatis, the Federal Statistical Office. This institution is trusted to gather information from across the country, analyze it with precision, and release figures that everyone, from policymakers to everyday citizens, can depend on. Destatis employs rigorous methods to ensure the accuracy of its data. Every percentage point, like the recently confirmed 2.3% inflation rate, is the result of careful analysis and thorough verification. This process is designed to eliminate errors and provide a clear, objective picture of the economic landscape. When the final numbers align with preliminary estimates, it's more than just a statistical match. It's a sign that the system is working as intended. This consistency builds trust, reassuring investors, businesses, and the public that the trends they see are real and reliable. Reliable data is the foundation for sound economic decisions. Governments use it to shape policy, businesses use it to plan for the future, and individuals use it to make choices about spending and saving. Without trustworthy numbers, planning would be little more than guesswork. For both businesses and governments, these statistics are essential tools. They guide everything from setting interest rates to deciding on investments and allocating resources. The ripple effects of accurate data are felt throughout the entire economy, and for consumers, these numbers are just as important. They help families understand how far their money will go, track changes in the cost of living, and make informed decisions about their daily lives. Imagine a world without transparent, reliable data. Uncertainty would dominate, making it nearly impossible to plan for the future. Businesses might hesitate to invest, families could struggle to budget, and governments would find it difficult to respond to economic challenges. That's why institutions like Destatis play such a crucial role. By providing an objective, verified view of the economy, they help everyone, from experts to ordinary citizens, understand what's really happening. The confirmed inflation rate is more than just a number on a page. It's a testament to the reliability of the entire system. It shows that the data we depend on has been checked, double-checked, and can be trusted. When we trust the data, we can have meaningful, informed discussions about our economic future. We can debate policies, plan for growth, and respond to challenges with confidence. In the end, trustworthy numbers help us navigate both the challenges and the opportunities that lie ahead, giving us the confidence to move forward together. How does Germany's inflation compare to its neighbors? Economists use the Harmonized Index of Consumer Prices, HICP. HICP ensures consistent inflation measurement across the EU. This allows true comparisons between different economies. The European Central Bank uses HICP for policy decisions. Germany's 2.3% rate can be compared to other EU countries. This comparison reveals economic dynamics and health. Standardized data fosters transparency and cooperation. It helps understand Germany's role in the European economy. What does lower inflation mean for you? Relief. Slower inflation eases the rise in everyday costs. Prices climb more manageably, offering budget breathing room. Your paycheck stretches further, improving quality of life. Slower inflation restores financial stability and predictability. It's especially beneficial for those on fixed incomes. Lower inflation protects savings and purchasing power. It eases financial pressure, allowing future planning. A 2.3% rate signals a less challenging economic environment. Businesses also feel the impact of inflation. Slowing inflation offers them relief from rising costs. Predictable expenses allow better budgeting and planning. Stability encourages investment, expansion, and hiring. Slower inflation boosts consumer confidence and spending. Increased spending translates to higher sales for businesses. A stable price environment reduces business uncertainty. Lower inflation signals calmer economic waters. It encourages business growth and economic prosperity. A 2.3% rate fosters a vibrant economy. It's a key ingredient for thriving businesses. Slowing inflation is good, but balance is key. Central banks aim for price stability around 2%. Germany's 2.3% rate is close to this target. Policymakers must avoid deflation, which harms economies. The goal is a smooth economic landing, not too fast or slow. Germany's data suggests a controlled slowdown. Central banks monitor data to fine-tune policies. The aim is a stable, sustainable economy. Why does Germany's inflation matter globally? Germany's economy impacts global trade and stability. Its inflation rate influences European central bank decisions. Lower rates could stimulate Eurozone economic growth. Germany's stability affects global markets and confidence. Economic events in one country have global ripple effects. Tracking Germany's inflation offers insights into global trends. It's a key piece of the global economic puzzle. Slowing inflation is a positive global signal. It suggests a healthier economic outlook. With positive news, what's next for Germany? Experts watch for continued inflation moderation. The goal is a stable 2% inflation rate. Future data on prices and wages is crucial. The European Central Bank's actions will be pivotal. Lower inflation may ease pressure on interest rates. Potential risks could disrupt positive trends. Vigilance is needed to maintain economic stability. Germany's 2.3% rate signals relief and stability. The focus is on sustaining momentum. It's a moment of cautious optimism for all.